CJ, as I already told you, I'm happy to have you on. I watched Central Chaminade a few weeks ago, national television. And of course, y'all have two five-star receivers, so a lot of attention on that game. But I and many others were captivated by the quarterback.
Yeah.
Thought you were really good. I thought you set your team up for success throughout the entire game. But even more than that, I just felt like your energy was everything.
Hmm.
Like big play on offense, you hype.
Yeah.
Sometimes you were down the field and more hype than the person
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah. That's like my coach, Coach Joe say. He said, "Energy is contagious." So like, I like to keep that energy going, and especially encouraging my O line and everybody, especially on the defense. Even when things going down, I want to stay up so like everybody else can stay up around me. So that's
Yeah,
good.
I definitely felt like your energy was contagious because I'm from Dade County. So of course I was like looking at Central. But then you were all hype and stuff. I'm like, all right, all right. I'm moving over to the other side. I already had my boy KK on y'all sideline. So I'm like, all right, I'm looking for the nine boys. But like, I just feel like your energy definitely won me over. And then even when the team was on defense, they were showing shots of you, showing, talk about you going to NC State and things like that. And you were just clapping, let's go, let's go. I like I was just
Yeah. Yeah.
this is great. And you could tell that the energy was flowing throughout the team. Obviously, y'all got the win. But I want to ask you going into that week, y'all probably didn't need much motivation, top 10 matchup, but what was your message to your team?
Our message was to start fast because we know Central was a great team. We wanted to hit them first, and not be the ones to take the blow. So we wanted to start fast and finish well as well. But even though in the second half we went down a little bit, but we trying to improve that over the season. But our main goal was to start off fast, really.
Yeah, y'all definitely started off fast.
Yeah.
And now that you've had some time to review and reflect on that game, how do you think y'all did?
Oh, I think we did amazing. But even though we still have a lot of things to improve, a lot of area to improve. Even from last week, we still have a lot of area to improve, but we look like a top national team, which we are, and I'm proud of us of how far we got.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I mentioned two five-star receivers on your team, Jeremiah and JoJo. How has playing with those two made you a better quarterback?
I've been playing with those guys all my life. They made me better day by day, practice by practice. Those guys like changed the game for me, completely. So, I'm glad to have those two on my side, and also Davion. Those three guys, they changed everything for me. As a quarterback, they made me the leader and the person I am today.
Yeah. And I saw a story. You were talking to Footballville Nation about growing up. You actually played receiver and JoJo was your quarterback.
Yes, yes.
And y'all switched. Do y'all ever talk about that moment?
It's a crazy story. We bring it up often because it, things could have been different. JoJo could have been our quarterback right now, and I don't even know where I would be at. Probably receiver, but that would have been a whole different story. I've probably been working on my speed and everything, so that's different. That's a different story.
Are you happy y'all made the switch?
Yes, I'm glad we made that switch because everything's going well. Because that wouldn't work right now.
Can you see yourself as a receiver right now?
Oh no, I can't. I can't see myself receiver, but I try to make myself like in practice. I say like I'm probably the best receiver. I got the best hands. Like you know how quarterbacks be. So that's
Yeah.
how I am. I act like I'm one of the best receivers, which I'm really not. So
And you 6'6". So I mean,
yeah,
listen,
yeah,
do
it could have
something.
made it different if I would have focused on my speed and route running and all that. But I wanted to be a quarterback. Once my 9U year came, so just changed everything.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go all the way back. Optimist, young CJ. What was your first introduction to football?
My first introduction to football was my mom actually. Her just throwing the ball me around and putting me actually on the Cowboys. Oprah Lockup, Bus Park. She put me on the Cowboys at first. I played DN. I played DN, tight end, and receiver. I played everywhere, but my mom really had started off for me with her just playing catch with me. So
Yeah, I love that. And was football love at first sight for you, or did you have any other sports you were interested in?
football is love at first sight. Um, Basketball, like everybody wanted me to play basketball because I was getting taller and taller. So um, I just love football. I don't see myself playing basketball at the next level. So
Gotcha. So you knew from a child that football was the sport for you.
yeah.
Okay, I definitely like was hoping you would say basketball. I played basketball, so I wanted to talk basketball. Like when I saw you were 6'6", I'm like, I wonder if you played basketball. So you never really hooped.
I played my 8th grade year, and when I was younger, but I wasn't really focused on like playing basketball or anything like that. I just like football my whole life.
Yeah. Okay, so you mentioned your mom really got you started in football.
Yes.
Who were some of your inspirations that you looked up to, not just in the area, but maybe even at the pro level growing up?
I had guys like when I used to play in Little League. I had guys on the older pound. Like those guys was like really good. Like Kiwan and the Goon Squad. They had Lamar, Raekwon, and all those guys that's in college right now. I looked up to those guys because like they was older than us and they was really good. So um, I tried to remember my game after Q1, but that couldn't work because like he's left-handed, he's different. He was running and scrambling and all that, and I'm a pocket passer and everything. I'm tall, and I'm sitting in the pocket, so it kind of didn't work. But today I see myself like as a Justin Herbert because like Justin Herbert, he's in the league, he's a big tall quarterback, and he's sitting in the pocket, and everything, and he runs when he have to. So that's just like me. We just got a similar play style.
Yeah. Who are some of the other quarterbacks right now that you kind of like and kind of pull from their game?
Quarterbacks like in college.
In college or at the pro level?
Yeah, in college, like I said, Justin Herbert, but Shadur, he just became one of my favorites.
For sure.
Real good quarterback. Woo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got the chain on, like you got the same energy. You just need to watch. Yeah. Okay, we got to talk about Shador in Colorado. Like, have you been paying attention to them? Like,
Yes.
how you feel about everything that's happening right now over there?
It's kind of crazy how Dion has changed that school around and got all those players in and changed the game for those kids in college in general. Those guys in Colorado really are playmakers. Like they have really good talent in Colorado, and that's really different.
Yeah, it really is. I remember I think they played Colorado State. The game started at like 10:30 p.m. and I was up like all in. I'm like, why am I watching? Why am I so excited to watch Colorado at 10:30?
And most people be excited because it's like Dion.
Yep.
Like they want to watch Dion coaching and his son Shadur. So
Yeah, that's the only reason. It's the Dion effect. It's definitely real. Okay, sticking with college a little bit, you chose NC State, recently committed. What was it about NC State that made you say this is where I want to play my college years?
with NC State, it was really their communication skills. Like they communicated with me the most, and even when I went up there, they made me feel like it was home, and they made me feel welcomed, and everything is like it's in the good areas in the downtown area. It's the perfect place to be for me, because I feel like I want to be like in a city area, like where everybody at. So, and it's also like the system that they run. They run an area system. They like to pass the ball. That's what I like to do, obviously. So.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, football aside, talking about more about CJ. Who are the guys that I can always find you with?
JoJo, JJ, Cal, and Bullet, Davion.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Zaquan, Gavin,
everybody.
Leo,
Everybody.
you all. Oh my God, that's a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay, so these the guys. If I'm looking for you, you probably with one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. What are some songs or some artists that you listen to get you hyped for games?
I listen to NBA YoungBoy and sometimes Lil Durk.
I can see that. Like, I feel like I can see you getting hyped to them. That's fine. Okay, got you. If you were stranded somewhere, like you needed somebody to come pick you up, which teammate are you calling first?
To come pick me up first?
You know they're gonna answer the phone. They're gonna come get you. Who are you calling?
Ooh, Cal. Calling Cal.
Okay, Cal's gonna answer the phone.
Yes, you'll come get me too.
Cal's gonna come get you. Why Cal?
Because Cal my brother, and like I'll do anything for him, so he'll probably return the favor.
So Cal can call you too. You're gonna answer the phone.
Yeah.
You answer your phone
All the time.
Okay, because I know some folks these days live on do not disturb. They don't.
I text you back.
You did. You did.
See?
No, I didn't think you was gonna text me back the same day. I was
Yeah.
actually very, very grateful for that. Aside from sports, what's something that you would want to do as a career? What would it be?
Like the major, and when I go to college,
Mhm.
I say business and or engineering. So
Really?
it's kind of tough. They say like when you go to college, like you change your major up a lot. So I have to see, but I really want to do business and or engineering.
Okay. Do you see yourself having a business one day?
Yeah. Yes.
What kind?
Um. mm, I just know I'm the type of person that would be like a businessman.
I
Like
guess.
yeah, I want to be the owner. I don't want to just be working for someone else.
Aside from that, you spoke a little bit about your mom introducing you to football.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about her impact just as a whole on your life.
My mom, she plays an important role in my life. She made me the man I am today. She broke her back and did everything she had to do for me to be in this position I am today. She kept a roof over my head, food in my mouth. I know everybody always say that, but my mom is different. She did a lot for me growing up. So I appreciate her, and I'm thankful that I have her.
Yeah, I like that. People say that a lot, but my mom is different. Like,
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Okay. What are some of your goals off the field? And then we'll go to on the field.
Some of my goals off the field. I just want to be the best version of myself. Cause sometimes people get caught up with like being someone that somebody else wants you to be, and my main goal is to stay always myself and do what's right for me.
Yeah, I love that. How are you working on yourself? Like, do you have mentors or folks that you talk to that kind of keep you leveled?
Yeah. I always have those mentors because since Little League, I had those my coaches. They still communicate with me. Like they watch every game and they let me know, give me feedback after every game, and they keep my head on. And my parents, are good mentors to me. So I have a lot of people that's like staying on top of me and keeping me where I'm at, keeping my grades great, making sure my grades great. So there's a lot of people in my life that's helping me out to get to that goal that I have.
Yeah. And what about on the field? What are some of your goals you want to accomplish this year? Or you probably already started knocking some out.
Yeah. At the beginning of the season, and it still is now. I wanted to be the #1 quarterback in the nation, not just in Florida. Because I know that me personally, I am the best quarterback in Florida. I'm trying to be the best quarterback in the nation.
I like that. I think it was Jeremiah who said you are the best quarterback on Twitter.
Yeah.
Definitely love.
Yeah. Yeah.
How have you seen yourself grow from maybe CJ 3 years ago to CJ now?
I matured a lot. I grew up, especially from my freshman year. My freshman year was chaos.
Okay, how
But,
so? We gotta pause.
okay.
Chaos is a very detailed word.
Yeah. My freshman year, I couldn't complete a pass. Like those deep routes, those comebacks, and those posts that I'm hitting now. Like that's so easy to me. I couldn't do that. Right. My freshman year, I probably could, but it took a lot for me to do that. And it's so much easier with me reading the defenses and everything like now because I grew it up, I matured, and I took football way more serious, and I started like studying and focusing on what I have to do for my craft. So that's why I am so good. Well, I don't want to say I'm so good, but that's why I am right now.
You are so good.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the switch for you then? You said like you started to take football more seriously. Like, did something change or happen that you were like, I gotta go all in?
Yeah, I seen those guys around me. They was getting those offers, and those big colleges were talking to them. I wanted that same glory and same everything that they had. So I wanted to get those offers and change my life for my family. So
Yeah. Do you
and like
remember when you got your first offer?
yes, my first offer was Pitt, and that was at the end of my freshman year, beginning of my sophomore year. So
So the same chaotic time.
yeah. Pitt, they had faith in me.
You were excited,
Yeah,
Well,
I was. I was really
remember?
happy. I was really happy. I remember how it was. Actually, my teammates found out I had the offer before I got the offer. That's
What?
crazy.
Okay, how did that happen?
Cause I was walking out of my religion class, and Zaquan, my teammate, he told me that someone the crib media,
Mhm.
Crib South Florida, he had posted that I had got the offer from Pitt. I think Jones, I guess something with Jones had knew about it, but
Mhm.
I really didn't know that I had the offer until Zaquan had told me about it, and I had to check my Twitter because I wasn't really into Twitter in my freshman year, so I had to check my Twitter, and I seen that Pitt had offered me.
I would have ran around that whole school. Big go. That's so cool though. How does it like from your first offer? Does it like you still have that same feeling every time you get a new one? That same gratitude, or is it like nothing like that first offer?
Oh, it's nothing like the first one. It's like when I'm getting more offers, it's like I'm used to doing that. I'm used to getting offers now.
What is your why? What's the thing that wakes you up every morning and makes you want to go all in on the field and off the field?
What's my why? My family, my parents, and my sisters. I want to get them out of where we at right now. I want to be bigger than where we at right now. So my goal is to make it in life for them, not just myself, for them, and my family, my upcoming family when I do have one.
I love that. Okay, last question. I always like to end on this question. Who is someone who has been instrumental in your success who you have not had the chance to tell? Who is
So
that person and what is your message?
the person that was instrumental to my success, and I don't get Coach James. He was my OC, little league, but he I talk to him often. Not I don't want to say often, but I talk to him a little bit. But he had that big impact in my success. Cause growing up, I really was struggling with playing quarterback, and he made it like where it was easy for me to catch on and pick up to playing quarterback. So I wanted to tell him thank you for everything he done, and I want to let him know that I appreciate him. So.
All right, coach, I hope you see this. And you know that CJ is grateful for everything. You helped him become this great quarterback he is today. Well, thank you, CJ. This was great. I enjoyed talking to you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you having me.